Hi, my name is Eric Driskell, offensive line coach at Blue Valley High School. Today in this video, we're going to talk about pass protections for our 3-step drop, our 5-step drop, and our sprint out protection. We'll also touch on a little bit of our play action protection. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is talk about blocking rules and blocking assignments for pass protections. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be our 3-step protection. Number one philosophy on this is we've got to keep their hands down. We don't think that they can get to the quarterback in the time he throws the ball from the shotgun. So our job is going to be to attack them, be aggressive, and keep their hands down. The way we assign each other to a man to block is that we're going to have big-on-big pass blocking responsibilities. Meaning, if I have a defensive lineman lined up over me, I'm blocking him. Now our center is going to work to the shade and watch for any backer stunts. We're going to do the best we can to communicate that. But again, the primary focus is we're going to take 2 steps forward, attack them low, and keep their hands down. That's the only way we feel that they can defend our 3-step game by a pass rush. So nothing too fancy. We're big on big. We're aggressively attacking their defensive lineman or any blitzer, and we're keeping their hands down. At times we chop them down a little bit just to slow down the rush for other passes. The next pass play is a little more detail. We're going to talk about our 5-step game. We block this a couple different ways, which I'll detail on the board here in a second. We have a play side and a back side on every time we call this play. What we need to understand first is the pocket philosophy. We talk about our center and both of our guards setting the depth of the pocket. They're responsible for not getting bull rushed, not getting pushed back into the quarterback's lap. Both of our tackles are responsible for setting the width of the pocket. They're responsible for not letting it squeeze the quarterback on each side. Our number one rule is to protect against an inside rush. Take away their inside by our pass set and by our alignment. We want to make sure that we use good fundamentals and good techniques. We want to make sure that we take away that inside rush. Our technique or our responsibilities is going to be first big on big. The backer that we're responsible for is going to be the backer away from the call. We remember this by the quarterback always takes care of the guy on the play side. If we call a play to the play side, the quarterback's responsible for that inside backer blitz. If something happens off the edge, we'll communicate that and try to have a wrinkle for it, which I'll show you on the board momentarily, but we're going to try to make sure that we're solid on the 5 we can block. We're going to release our tight end and our back most of the time, and so we do mostly 5-step protections. If we want to have our back stand and block, doesn't change any rules. All that does is keep our linemen doing the exact same thing, blocking the exact same people, but now that back is on the backer, the linebacker that the quarterback was then responsible for. So the one thing I think that's really good about our protections is it's not complicated. We try to keep it simple. We try to keep our guys communicating and talk about backers blitzing. We do the best we can to keep it consistent through as many plays as we can, because a thinking guy sometimes slows down, and we want to make sure that we're blocking them. One other key concept to think about pass protection-wise and a drop back protection is to move our feet. We've got to block them with our feet. It's all about the body position we get and blocking them with our feet. So we can't emphasize that enough. The next protection that we're going to talk about and draw up in a second is going to be our turn back protection or a sprint out protection. Our turn back protection is going to be a zone protection. We're going to step hard to the play side. We're going to take clock steps like we're standing in the middle of the face of a clock. We're going to step at 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock. If the quarterback's sprinting right, we're going to step at 2 o'clock, aggressive, great play side step,